Oh, what's up, everyone? Thanks for the 30 months, Piper. Appreciate it a ton. And geez, I hope it was for nothing too serious, Safe C. I hope everything is cool with you. But yeah, that's the plan. We're gonna play Animal Crossing. It is time for Animal Crossing. I did play about 20 minutes of this. I did play about 20 minutes of this yesterday. I didn't stream because, you know how it is. So I didn't stream, but I did boot up the game to do some dailies. I took care of the fossils, all that. The store was not closed, so the store, well, maybe the store will end up being closed today, but the store is not upgraded yet, is what I'm trying to say. We thought it might have been. It is not. I should get rid of the Hydra. See ya, Hydra. And you know, no one, believe it or not, Magical Gnome, I don't think anyone has ever asked me that. In 390 games of Gamecube thing, for like 2.5 years, I don't think anyone has ever tried to submit Streamer's Choice or asked me if they could. Everyone's just like, no. But I'm gonna say yes. I say that is allowed. Now, whether or not you want to do it, you know, is up to you. But I'm gonna say that's allowed. Nah, that's just the title screen. It's not necessarily Spring Now. All 4 seasons have been on the title screen. Do you like what you see? God, you like what you see, villager? For a second I was like, shit, what game was that? And then I remembered it was Gladius. Everyone loves Gladius. But yeah, so here's the mayor. This is gonna be our reward for taking care of the lighthouse every day. I literally had an alarm on my phone for 6:30, and every day at 6:30 I went and turned on the lighthouse. So I better get something good. This is just gonna be like a piece of junk furniture. It's chocolates. Orf. It's chocolates, but furniture. Oh yeah, also yesterday I bought I bought this green bench. This green bench has green karma or whatever, so I bought it. I don't know at what point I've built up enough green stuff that I start, like, actually seeing, like, value from it. But I bought that. This is the furniture I got. That's a little bit lame. I think I'm just gonna sell this. I might have pears today as well. I might have some pears. Because it's been 2 days. Yeah, we've got pears today. I know I have a couple dead trees that I have to tend to as well. Ooh, more free furniture. And free paper. Looks like there's cherries as well. I think that the plan for the cherries is I'm just gonna, like, hoard cherries in my basement. And then once I've got, like, the full Donkey Kong hoard of fruit, but with cherries, I think at that point, I'll just, like, take one big trip to the other town to sell them all. So wait, what is that other piece of furniture that I got? It is the eagle pole. Well, that might be kind of a fun piece of furniture. How much does he buy it for? $350. I feel like for $350, I might as well just, like, keep it, 'cause it's probably another, like, massive totem pole, and it's just, like, a fun thing to have. Or, yeah, is the pole that I have a different pole? Ooh. If I have two, we could, like, flank the room with them, and it would, like, look symmetrical and nice and stuff. or I could just sell it because I don't need 2 of these. I don't think that's the eagle. Hang on. Nah, they're totally different, I think. This one is like blue. I have a plan. At least I thought I had a plan. I'm just gonna dump that there. But like we could put this guy. No, not there. Put this guy like here. Could I turn you? Thank you. Yeah, see, they're different. That looks good. And then we can put like a thingy in between those. Like maybe my GameCube logo. Or like actually better plan. We take this. We put it here. And then we put the bed there. Or wait, but the bed is red. The bed has to go up against this wall. Never mind. I think the bed had to go against that wall because it's red. Ranch bed. Yeah, that's red, so that's gotta be there. I can put the stereo between them, though. Pretty cool, I guess. G logo. Does the G logo... There's no way. G logo. The G logo... The G logo has special feng shui, where it can just be anywhere. I think is what that means. Yeah, special anywhere, and it gives you points towards money and item luck. This can go anywhere. This doesn't even need to be against the back wall. I feel like I'm gonna do this then. Just triple check that the Regal table doesn't have anything, because it does have that green top. Yeah, no, it doesn't. And then the G... Can I just put the G in the middle of my room? G. It kind of sucks that, like, the exact middle isn't a square, so I can't have that, like, dead center. It's always going to be offset. It kind of looks like garbage. Maybe I'll put that, like... Are those both green? Am I about to, like... I'm going to buy all of it if it's all green. It's worth it to me. Oh, that looks weird. Dude, look at that. You can have the G face other ways. Ugh. You ever wanted to see the back of the GameCube boot screen? That's like a cursed image to me, because you've seen the... It's like you've seen this from the front like thousands of times, and then it's just like, what is this? Backwards. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put the chocolates. Yeah, you can put that on the table. I feel like that's good. You put that on the table, and then I'm gonna get the happy house points from it or whatever, but also it's not just sitting on my floor and looking weird. That just means I'm gonna have to move more of my paper stash down into the basement. I made like basically no money yesterday though, when I played for like 20 minutes because I got terrible fossil luck. I made like 3,000 in fossils, which is horrible. Dinosaur track, I think that's bad. Trilobite, that is bad. Ammonite, so I'm pretty sure that's all trash again. What's my HRA points? 3,000. Okay. What? I did put my junk... Are they judging me on my basement or something? I did put my junk away. Today's special in-home decor is none other than the amazing sprinkler. Is it the paper? I have the paper on a table, though. It's up on the table. And thank you for Beautiful Joe, too. Oh, is the sprinkler yellow? I'm just gonna have to buy all this stuff, then. I'm just gonna have to buy all of it. It's 2 greens and a yellow. I feel like I have to be approaching the point at which, like... 3,400 bells is pretty crap. I feel like I have to be approaching the point at which I start to actually see value, right? Actually, if I buy all of this, we're gonna get pretty close to, we're gonna get pretty close to getting a 5th raffle ticket here. I have 5, and I started a 2nd pile that has 1 in it. This is gonna get me to 4. So I just have to buy 1 more thing by the end of the month, and then I'll have 2 raffle entries. I'm not sure how much maxing my item luck really matters. I think it might affect fishing. It might make, like, me catch better fish or something, but I'm not sure. Let's see, so this is the sprinkler. That's a little weird, but I guess I'll just have a sprinkler in my corner now. It's a little weird. Ponderosa bonsai. Wait. That's the wrong wiki. Thank you, Google. Okay, good. It's still green. This is not the bonsai that I thought we had. Okay. Can you put stuff upstairs? I kind of don't like how... Like, if I put stuff upstairs, does it still count for my points or whatever? I feel like I'm just stacking green furniture down here, and it like looks pretty bad. Like, you can't even get at that part of the bench anymore. Okay. I'll put these with the other. Yeah, it's like probability of items from the town's rare or uncommon group appearing, which I don't know what that means. Like, does that mean fishing? Or like, I mean, it probably means a lot of things, but I don't know if fishing is included in that. Anyway, now we sweep through the whole town, look for stuff. I'm not gonna collect the pears yet. I'm gonna do that later, but I will get any cherries that I see. I don't think there's gonna be too many. Oh, so not fishing. The fish odds are still the same. Rare fish don't become more common or anything like that. Oh, is that a thing? Do I actually have to... So, like, I was wondering about pulling weeds, because, like, I thought that weeds weren't really supposed to grow unless I didn't visit the village, but I guess it's just that they'll accumulate if you don't visit, because then you're not pulling them. So I should be pulling those then. Because they are kind of accumulating. Like, there's like kind of a lot of them in town at this point. I can start taking care of that then, I guess. Yeah, I had a ton of pears come in today. There's gonna be a big pear sale today. Tom Nook is about to give me all his money, and then I think probably tomorrow the store will be closed because we've got to get to it by. I feel like we've got to hit the 150K selling off these pears. We're gonna make like 40,000 off Tom Nook here or something. So, like, what does item luck actually do? I feel like that corner is not gonna work for me. Or, like, what does money luck actually do? I'm kind of hoping that it means I get larger bags out of things. Yo, Muck, thank you. Thank you very much for the 56 months. Like, I have this fantasy where I hit the money rock and it just starts popping out 10Ks and it's just like, hell yeah, free money. You know, I kind of want that to happen. I don't know if that's how it actually works. Oh my god, it's like a robot. Is that 3POka? Oh, it's like C3POka. I get it. I get how that, okay. I see. I thought you were... Oop, that's the wrong button. Wrong scene. I thought that you were going to be asking for this guy. Because I've had him sitting here the whole time, assuming that someone would ask for him back, and nobody has. Let's see. Layout corn. Well, I know requests are open right now, and why Salamiri is in the chat, so there's a very real chance that Bounty Hunter shows up on the next poll again. You know how much I love Star Wars, and all things Star Wars. That guy? Hell yeah. He comes in 2 parts. I don't know if he's better with or without the hat. The hat is kind of like hastily shopped on. I don't know if he should have the hat. Ooh, big fish. Or... Actually, I have no idea if that fish is any good. I thought that was going to be a big bass. I have no idea if that's any good. If the hat completes him, I'll give him the hat then. Alright, well, thank you everybody. We now have a ton of corn. That's just going to be littering my screen. Where is that? We need Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2. And... Where's the Jedi? There's the Jedi. Someone else... There's 2 different Jedi corn. This is the one that I drew. I'm gonna put him there with C3PO. His lightsaber is a little bit phallic, but isn't that on brand? Isn't that just kind of on brand for a corn drawing? I'm not sure why I drew it with that curve. It's a little bit sketchy. Hey, there's Bounty Hunter. Yeah, I feel like the Twitch... Ooh, okay. I feel like the Twitch request system is so just like bugged out and they've never fixed it. It's kind of unfortunate. I wonder if it's like, is it an issue of just like nobody uses it? I mean, surely I'm not the only chat in all of Twitch where like people are trying to get it in as soon as the timer runs out, right? This definitely isn't the only chat on Twitch where that's a thing, but like maybe in most chats where people are trying to get in right away, it's like a larger chat, so like 50 people all try to do it at once, and then 5 randomly get through, and then it's like, okay, you know, someone got in, everyone else must have just been slow. There's like that ambiguity there. Whereas here, it's just very objectively like, no, it's bugged out. I can tell no one else is submitting at the same time as me. What do we have so far? Let's see. It's Beautiful Joe 2, Medal of Honor European Assault, and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. Those are the 3 games in right now. So yeah, I think it is gonna be one of those polls. At this point, I've built up kind of a lot of weeds. Well, not no good options, just interesting options. I mean, it's viewer polls are usually interesting. People don't just submit like movie shovelware, Nicktoons shovelware. I actually feel like I'm probably ready to play Beautiful Joe 2. Beautiful Joe 1 was a while ago. So like it might be time to return to Joseph. It might be time for me. There might actually be a lot of cherries in town since, it's been a couple days since the last time I picked a bunch of cherries. I kind of do have a lot here. My inventory's almost full. I'm gonna have to go back for a second trip. No, I remembered the lighthouse every day. And I got chocolates as a reward, which apparently is just like, you put this in your house and the house rating, people really like it. And aside from that, it's not really worth any money and it doesn't really do anything else. Yeah. You know, when you put it that way, it actually doesn't seem like it's been that long since Beautiful Joe then, right? Hole 258, but then we parked it for quite a while. So I probably played it in the 300s. It was worth it though. It was worth it to do. It was a fun experience. Gotta go drop all the cherries off at my house. Yeah, in my house. Thank you. These will all just go... Oh, I do have some stuff upstairs. I forgot I put that stuff up there. The reward was chocolates, Pixel. It was, hang on. The reward was these chocolates that are sitting on the table. The reward, a work of art. Oh, corn puzzle. Genius by Pitch Shifter is good. Or wait, no, that's the bad song. Their other song was the good one. Genius is not good. That's definitely the buttest of butt rock. I'm gonna have to have a whole section in the Gamecube thing YouTube video. I'm gonna have to have a whole section dedicated to like licensed music. I feel like there's so much interesting stuff to say about it, at least in my opinion. Stuff that I think is interesting that no one else does. Like, which songs show up in multiple Gamecube games? 'Cause there's a couple of those. I don't think anyone cares about that question, but only I can answer it because I've played all of them, right? Except I feel like I probably can't answer that question in a satisfying way, because pretty much every licensed sports game has licensed music as well. So there's definitely going to be ones that I end up missing. I might have to look into the soundtracks of the licensed kit of the sports trash just to see if I'm missing anything. But like, the games have music videos. It's gonna be funny to talk about the music videos. Yeah, the carp was bad. It was a big fish. I thought it was a big bass, which sell for like 3,000. It was not a big bass. I don't know if we're gonna do like a whole wrap-up stream, because I don't know. But the plan is to do a wrap-up video, like a YouTube video. Like, I played what I learned from playing every GameCube game, or something, is the working title. I don't know if anyone can come up with a better clickbait title than that. I need to bait people into watching it, but the plan is YouTube video. I feel like that's better. That would be better than a stream. A stream is like, because I have to do it all live, so it's just like, what do I even talk about? I played every GameCube game, so you don't have to. That's good. That's probably bad. Also, the word every is going to have an asterisk on it, which baits you even harder into clicking. And then the asterisk is that I didn't play Sports Trash. Oh hey, some coconuts. I'll take those too. I might have more cherries than I can bring to Tucson in one trip. Oh, was there a dig spot? Where'd I miss it? Behind the... How did you see that? I feel like I've gotten a lot better about seeing these, but that's insane. It's very impressive. Resident Evil 0. That's game 4. Yeah, this is definitely shaping up to be poll. I did retroactively make Cabela count as sports trash, and I don't even feel bad about it. I don't even feel bad about it. Dude, have you seen, were you here, Rapukin, when we were playing Cabela's and I looked up who Cabela was? And I found that picture of Cabela. He looks like such a character. He doesn't look like a real person. Well, inventory full again. Gotta go back to the house. I've covered most of the map at this point. Oh, yeah, you were there. You were there because, yeah. Yeah, that game is straight ass. That game is not good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to your boss, but that game is kind of ass. I'm gonna come back for those cherries. I'm gonna make a whole third trip down here just for that. Well, no one was here for the full thing because I killed the game after 45 minutes. Barbie Diaries High School Mystery for the Game Boy Advance. Why do you have that? I mean, I have some strange GBA games, so I understand. I think I still have That's So Raven too, which my sister had a bunch of GBA games that eventually just became mine. So I have like That's So Raven 2, Disney Princesses. I used to have a Mary-Kate and Ashley game, but I don't have that anymore, I know for a fact. I lost that at some point. I kept all my GBA games in like a big plastic bag, and one day I lost the plastic bag, and I had them in, the good news is that I had them in 2 plastic bags, and one of them was my bad game bag, and one of them was my good game bag, and I lost the bad game bag. So all my best GBA games I still have, but a lot of the shovelware that I remember playing as a kid is long gone at this point, because I lost my bad game bag. I remember how I lost it. I left it somewhere. Well, that's how you lose things, right? But I left it at my school because I was there for a thing and I had all my games for some reason. And I left it there and it was never seen again. Alright, so I think that's all that stuff. Here's my... Or no, we have more cherries to collect still. I have to get more. Means let me leave some of this stuff in the basement as well. I think I definitely have enough cherries that we can go to... Yeah, I'm gonna sell the cherries in Tucson for hire. That's the plan. You can absolutely do that. So I'm sort of double dipping, where by having a second town, not only can I import their foreign fruit, but I can also export my fruit. So like all fruit turns into foreign fruit. So the money is just insane. Yeah, I'm becoming like the Dole Fruit Company. Gonna have enough money to take over a small island nation, and that's the plot of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I think there might have been cherries down here somewhere still, right? Am I imagining that? I think I might be imagining that, but there was a tree up this way. Somewhere. There was definitely a tree. There we go. I think that's all. I think it's just these three. Yep, we're good. Okay, cool. So, a Harvest Moon plus Animal Crossing would be, that would certainly be a time. I don't know. I don't think I could do that. That's like way too much casual gaming. Too much farming, too much... I'd just like become fully fruit-brained. Whatever that means. I don't know what I mean by that. But my entire life would be taken over by thinking about growing fruit and selling fruit. So... Well, it's because one of them just completely roasted the other one. He's not mad because he won the argument. That's what it is. And the thing is, while I'm exporting these to Tucson, I can also go ahead and bring pears straight from there back to here. Because there should be some pears, because it's been a couple days since I've been to town. The thing I'm worried about is that I might end up, like, can I upgrade their store by selling stuff to them? Like, this might, if that's a thing, I might be upgrading the other Tom Nook store. Actually, wait, hold up. Oh, mistakes have been made. Oh no, I just realized that my inventory is full of money. I have like 80 something thousand, so I'm not gonna be able to sell all of these in one go. I might have to like sell them off in batches. It's gonna be slightly annoying. I meant to turn my money into bags and then leave the bags behind just to simplify this. Oh wait, but then the bags are gonna take up inventory space and then I can't bring as many pairs back. Oh, this is bad. I screwed up kind of badly. Well, if you think about it, that these peaches aren't going to sell, or these are cherries. There's 15 inventory spaces plus 10 letters. So it's 25 times 500, which is, what even is that? It's 12.5, so we're going to have one bag. There's going to be one bag. Also, I brought my shovel by accident. Did I bring my shovel? I guess like digging up their fossils and stuff is good, but I don't think, aside from checking their money rock, which is then even more bags, taking up even more space. Oh hey, it's her again. She has no face again. TMNT2 Battle Nexus. Alright, that's the 5. Thank you for the Battle Nexus. Oh god, that's not what I wanted. I like that one of the options is but why. But why? Oh, there's a spot. Oh shoot, is it CS? I thought it was SC. Oh no, I typoed Tucson. Damn. That kind of actually bothers me. I wish you hadn't pointed that out. Man, that sucks. Okay, there's no bags. There's no bags, but like, if I find the money rock, there's gonna be bags. Hang on, this is an interesting piece of furniture. That's an odd clock. Is that yellow? Animal Crossing odd clock. No, it's not yellow. He said it Tucson while GDQ hosting. I'll take the fossil. Fossils are a little bit pointless. They don't even really... Oh, right, I didn't bring... Never mind. I will not be doing anything other than collecting pears, because I didn't even bring the shovel. Never mind. And there's 2 dig spots right there, so I won't be doing the money rock here. That's fine, though. I don't really want to run around this whole town trying to find that rock. I don't know where all the rocks are. Like, at this point, I have a pretty good sense of where all the rocks are in my town, because I have to check them every day. But I don't know them here, so it would be annoying. Also, this town's just annoying in general, because of that whole, like, 2-tiered thing. There's another dig site. Yeah, all the dig sites just concentrated up at the top. I wish I could have them, because it looks like there's actually not as many pairs here as I thought there was going to be. I should plant some of these because I noticed there are a couple dead trees. I think I just found all 5 dig sites in like 5 map squares. So I think I started today at like 68k. Looks like we're very easily gonna clear 30,000, and we're probably gonna clear 40,000 today as well, which is good. How many more can I fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's really annoying that the total number of items I can store is not divisible by 3, you know? So, like, I'm gonna have to, like, leave pairs behind. I can shake down 2 more trees, then the 3rd tree is just gonna be... I can only take 1 from it. Oh, I didn't know that about Kansas and Arkansas. I mean, I guess I probably could have guessed that that's why, but I never really thought about it. Dude, is there really not 1 more pair? Am I leaving here with an empty inventory slot? I think I am. I didn't really check the middle tier, though. Further right. And I have to go back down. I didn't really check this whole, like, yeah, there we go. There's the tree. Alright, we're good. And then these I'll take to, I'll bring these back. This is another 12.5k. I kind of want to just, like, hoard bags of money so that I can deliver the full debt at the same time, you know? I don't want to pay it off bit by bit like a responsible person. I just want to hoard tons of money and then pay off the whole debt at once. How much money can I have at once? Because you can have 99,000 and then you can have 15 times 30, which is like 450. Yeah, I should be able to pay off the whole thing. Okay, shit, don't tell me. What is that from? I've heard that a million times before. I definitely know. But, like, I can't. Shit. Is it a movie or a video game? I'm not gonna remember it, but nobody say it. If you know, you can't say or I'll ban you. It's gonna be like fucking... something like unbelievably obvious, like some game I've played 1,000,000 times before. Yeah, it's from the hit game Baba Is You. That's what Baba says to Kiki at the beginning of the game. I never really watched any Courage as a kid. That's a Courage the Cowardly Dog quote. I know that one. Show was not really my jam. Yeah, I only know that through just like other people saying it. I never like saw that episode as a kid or anything. Oh yeah, it's BioShock Infinite, isn't it? The start of BioShock Infinite, maybe? Am I wrong or am I right? My brain was very fixated on I was thinking, is it BioShock? But I kept thinking of like the first game. I was thinking of like the plane from the beginning of the first game, and I'm like, no, that doesn't make any fucking sense. But no, it's okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. I got there eventually. Yeah, that lighthouse puzzle from the beginning of BioShock Infinite. How many gamers got filtered by that impossible puzzle? How dare they just put that right at the beginning of their game? I mean, looks pretty good. BioShock 1 from 2007 looks pretty good. I've only played it on PS3 though. PS3, at least the PS3 version has a weird like unlocked frame rate mode you can turn on, where the whole game will just like swing violently between 60 FPS and like 5 FPS. It's kind of incredible. Then again, though, like, I don't play a ton of new games, so really, my sense of what counts as good graphics is very skewed by the fact that I've played 400 GameCube games, you know? Like, what does it mean to look good? This looks pretty good. Textures are a little blurry, but, you know, I would describe this as looking pretty good. I'm gonna dump money. Yeah, I mean, I don't even think it is really enhanced from N64, aside from, like, they bumped the resolution that, like, the game renders at. But texture-wise, I'm pretty sure these are just, like, the N64 textures, because the game's file size is actually tiny. Like, obviously, if you have it blown up to a full, like, on my SD card right now, it's the full 1.4 gigabyte ISO or whatever. But if you strip out all of the padding, which is what I got when I downloaded this from Blockbuster, if you strip out all of the padding on the ISO, this game is like 20 megabytes. It's nothing. Like, this is the size of the game still very cleanly fits on an N64 cartridge. Yeah, that could be. That's I know the Game Boy player is like that as well, where you can just take the disc out if you want, and that's what they do. That's what, like, Kirby Tilt and Tumble speedrunners do. You start the game, then you take the disc out so that you don't damage the disc, because then to speedrun the game, you have to constantly shake the GameCube. So you're just shaking the GameCube, and you don't want the disc in there for that. Yeah, have you never seen this before? Obviously, if you're speedrunning a Game Boy game, you want to do it on the Game Boy player so that you can, you know, capture it with a capture card and stream it and stuff. But when that Game Boy game has, like, tilt features, where, like, there's an accelerometer built into the cartridge, and you have to tilt the idea was you would tilt the Game Boy, but then when you put the cartridge into a GameCube, you have to tilt the GameCube. So if you want to, like, stream and record your runs and stuff, the best way to do that is to do it on Game Boy Player, and then just pick up the GameCube, and just shake the GameCube around to play the game. Yeah, it is possible. People have done it at GDQ before. Tomb Raider Game Boy game. I had a lot of really bad GBA games. Like, that bag full of shovelware that I lost, there was a lot of shovelware in there. It was bad. Really on GameCube as well, I grew up with like 90% bad, it's like bad movie games, and like 10% like Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. Let's see how much this is. This is 90,000 on my floor, plus 28. Plus 28, 984. And I started with around 68,000. So today we made over 50K. Today we made right around 50K, a little bit more. And actually I still have to turn in these fossils, so we're not done yet, but that's the final cash total for the day, around 50K. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Wait, which crap rocket power game was it? Because I also had a crap rocket power game. We need to compare notes here for a second. I can't. Was it Rocket Power Beach Bandits? I think that was the one that I had. Because there's multiple. There's multiple rocket powers. Oh, this is Game Boy Color? Okay, never mind. I didn't know there was a Game Boy Color rocket power. So, like, I'm gonna make the wise decision to put my one piece of paper down here instead of on the desk. Very wise. So, like, because I think that's causing me to lose points, even though the paper is on the table, which makes perfect sense. Like, that's pretty clean, putting the paper on the table, but apparently the rating board doesn't like that. Although I'm probably gonna start hoarding my cash upstairs, because I need to be hoarding my cherries in the basement. So I'm probably gonna have my cash hoard upstairs, and they're really not gonna like that. It's gonna be my money room, for when I need to just go swimming in my money. But right now we're at, let's see, we're at like a bit over 100,000, right? We're like 110,000-ish. So we're a fifth of the way there right now to paying off the debt. That sounds kind of bad when I put it that way. I feel like I've played this for a couple days and only gotten a fifth of the way there. Yeah, I don't know. I like the, there's a lot of frames of animation in the Tomb Raider. It kind of reminds me of, like, Another World type games, where they, like, rotoscoped it. I don't think this is rotoscoped, but it looks pretty decent. What is this? Pom-pom. Oh, all my people keep moving to Tucson. Well, I think we're good for the day. Literally anytime I go there, it's like, you can go there, but the cost of the train ticket is that someone you know will die / move away, but that's the same thing. Well, that was productive. That was a productive day of Animal Crossing. Oh wait, hold up. I meant to check the turnip prices. I'm going back in. I'm going back in. I need to know that. Control. Undo. I'm going back in. I've been meaning to monitor those. Today's already Tuesday. I didn't see what yesterday's prices are. Or what yesterday's price was. Also, I assume the store is going to be closed tomorrow because I sold him like another 40,000 bells worth of junk. Other things, turnip prices, 141. Oh man, I would have made a bunch of money. Probably if I had bought turnips and sold them today. 141, I'll keep that in mind. The fact that it's 141 kind of makes me think that we're on a random. But we're not on decreasing. But I think we're probably on a random cycle this week. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of... I want to know what my odds are for the turnips for next week. And if we're on a random, then... odds are pretty good that we'll make money. 55% of there being a spike. 20% of another random. So only 15% of chance of decreasing next week if it's random this week. According to the wiki. So I think we'll probably end up buying a bunch of turnips next week, and then we'll finish the game next week. Anyway, that'll be Animal Crossing. Yeah, we're gonna swap over to Extreme G. Extreme G4, also known as XGRA.